Hey everybody, so today I got a new wok to show you. Now this is a cast iron wok. This one was sent over to me to review as well. And from what the quick research that I've done, this company has been around for a really long time, from the 1600s actually. Now I'd say for packaging, it came packaged pretty well. All right, so here is our wok. Now what we want to do is we want to get this put together, of course, and then we want to get it nice and clean. And then we want to season this. Since this is brand new, we have never seasoned it. We want to do it at least a couple times. Also, it does come with a sponge for cleaning. And now I would go ahead and use this for the initial scrub, but after that, I would use just a cloth to wipe it out. Don't use harsh chemicals and don't use harsh like scrubbers to clean it either. Now it does include a cloth as well that you can use to clean it. Also, this one does come with a wood lid. And putting it together requires zero tools. You just got to be able to screw this handle in and you're good. Let's go ahead and get this all cleaned up. We'll season it. I'll show you seasoning it and then I'll just cook a couple things with it. Okay, so we have it cleaned and I have it turned on. You want to put it at about a medium heat or so. You want to get it nice and hot, get it nice and smoking. And we want to smear some oil all around it. I'll give you a close-up as well. Now with it nice and hot, I'm just going to take a paper towel with some oil on it and just make sure that I cover all the surfaces. Now you want to go ahead and let this go for about 20 seconds. That's all you really need. And then we'll let this cool off, rinse it out, and then we'll repeat. All right, so it is cooled down and I rinsed it out with the water and I'm using the cloth just to kind of dry it out a little bit. Then what I'm going to do is go ahead and fire it up and go ahead and let it finish drying with the heat. Get it back up to a smoking point and we're going to oil it a second time. All right, while this is getting back up to temperature, I didn't mention that this one is actually not as heavy as I thought it would be. The metal is a little bit thinner, so it's not super thick like if you were to get like a cast iron skillet. Now, as long as you take care of one of these, they will last you a lifetime. All right, so now that it's starting to smoke again, we want to go ahead and oil it. And I didn't mention the oils. For oils, you want to choose something that's good for a high smoke point. So a lot of times they're going to use canola, peanut oil, you can use sunflower. You could also use vegetable oil. You just don't want to use something like an olive oil because an olive oil doesn't have a very high smoke point. And when you do put it at a really high temperature, you change the molecules and everything in the olive oil, so don't do that. But let's go ahead and let's oil this again. Now, same as the first time, you just want to get a good layer. And do be careful, this is hot. If you are worried about burning yourself, go ahead and use some tongs to do this. Don't be worried about that. And do this for 20 seconds, like the first time. That's all we need, just 20 seconds. Now, there are other methods that you could do this. Like you could throw it in the oven. The oven, it's going to take a lot longer. It's going to be a lot hotter. And you're more likely to smoke up your house as well. All right, so after 20 seconds, go ahead and turn it off. Let it cool again. Now, anything like a cast iron, you're going to season it over time and it's going to become more and more non-stick over time as long as you take care of it. All right, so once it's cool, we could go ahead and use it. What I really like though is that this one does cool fairly quickly compared to like a skillet. All right, and since we know that eggs are a really good test for non-stick, I mean, look at that, that's pretty good. As you can see though, it's not sticking. We did a pretty good job seasoning it. You just want to make sure you take that initial time to get it ready. As long as you take care of this pan though, it's not going to stick on you. All right, so I'm back the second day. Apparently I had a screw up with my recording and I stopped it instead of starting it. Anyway, I just wanted to make sure that I had that ending there. But this is a pretty solid pan. I really like it. It seasoned up really well. As you saw, we seasoned it twice. We got an egg to not stick, which is great. Now, normally I wouldn't cook eggs in this unless I'm doing like a fried rice or whatever. As long as you take care of it, as long as you season this right, you'll be able to cook just about anything without it being sticky. You want to stick with non-acidic foods, so you don't want to add like lemon juices or vinegars or anything like that because that will strip your seasoning. You'll add that to your food itself. And then you could cook with that, but just don't add it to the pan. Anyway, hopefully this helps people figure out how to season their pans that are looking for a very simple, easy method to do it. And for those that are just looking for a really good wok, this one works really well. It's a little on the pricey side, but it is a company that has been around longer than most. Anyway, thank you for watching.